So the second aspect to which I was referring to in my previous video, the thing that I was saying, that in censorship, there's another aspect which is people's self-imposed censorship, and perhaps the reason why India hasn't been, even after having such rich history of epic writing, such rich history of Quranic stories and of mythical beings, we haven't been able to produce Avenger level fantasy shows or Avenger level fantasy movies. And of course, we have the capacity to achieve that. It's just that we don't seem to be willing to accept the creative additions to the stories of these beings. And again, I would like to add here that it should not happen just with our gods, and it should not happen only in a derogatory manner. That is, it should not be disrespectful to our gods. But if, let's say, a story that does not exist about Lord Shiva includes Lord Shiva or a character less similar to Lord Shiva in a fantasy scenario where Lord Shiva is like a mythical energy source which provides to the sorcerers in this world or mythical yogis in this world, something like that. If that story is picturized and is shown in movies or in TV shows, it can generate a lot of wealth. But because of the unwillingness of the Indian people to accept such changes is the reason probably why we are unable to do it. For example, let's say we have Padmavat. Now, Padmavat, of course, was not an entirely correct to history movie, but it did not require Indian people to, create a lot of, uproar about it. But we did. And similar things are done by Indians. So I think both aspects exist. That one, that the movie industry intentionally shows only gods of Hindus in form of caricatures or in form of some elements to play with. At the same time, Indians also should be accepting or should also be respectful of positive and respectful storytelling, which takes characters from our stories but does not exploit them in the way Islamists do.